gonna do the thing. Want to do the thing? Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad of Spite Fitness, and today is Wednesday, June 16th. We're in the garage for another training session. We got the crew. We got Morgan over there. We got Seth, and then Dustin's relieving himself in the men's room. And then we got Judge Judy judging super hard today and in a really bad mood behind the camera.
What do you mean in a really bad mood? I could be in a worse mood.
I mean, it could always be worse, I think.
Exactly.
Anyhow, so it's about to be made much better with sweat and stress.
Yay.
And the gift of iron. I bring to you the joy and the gift of iron now. All right, so today we're gonna get going. We're gonna start out with reverse hyper. We're gonna move into a leg curl. We're gonna do cleans today, and then we're gonna do some pull downs. So because we're working on deadlift is the main element of the day, hitting a lot of stuff with basically the back. So reverse hyper, that posterior chain, leg curl, hitting those hamstrings real good, doing the cleans for that back work, and then pull downs to double down on the back work. And then for the main element, we're gonna get into, there's Dustin. In the main element, we're gonna get into a reverse band stiff bar deadlift. So instead of using the deadlift bar, we're gonna use a normal training bar that does not have as much give to it. And then we're gonna use a reverse band setup to lighten the load at the bottom of the lift and then dump off at the top. So stay tuned for how we set that up. Because like I said, I hope to have no band support at the top end of the movement. So it'll be interesting the way we set that up. So yeah, we're gonna get started, kick some music on, and get after it. Hopefully you guys will stick with this video here, and check it out for any tips and ideas and maybe ways to organize your own training. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the other side. Here we go. What's up? That's the end of the video. Yeah, so it's heating up. Summer's just kicking off, and I've been doing a little bit more on the weighing warm-ups. And all of you today were like, that sucked. So like this whole week I've been jamming things up on the weighing warm-up. Have you guys felt that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Picking things off the ground is very hard.
So there's a lot that can be done with the weighing warm-up. Specifically like how you set it up or the movements that you do. So this particular week, they've all been training separately, so this is the first session that we've all had together this week. And again, I kind of ratcheted it up. When you do movements that require more movement, it makes things more difficult. Like for example, throwing in those cleans today. The cleans really punished everybody. I had Dustin and Morgan do some box step up, which requires more movement. So again, just stuff that really punishes them. So you can really get kind of insidious with the weighing warm up and make things truly difficult. So we did those movements today. Was the reverse hyper, the leg curl, cleans, and pull downs. And everyone was really huffing and puffing by the time we were done with that. And then we moved into the main element, which was a banded reverse stiff bar deadlift. And so essentially we used the purple bands. We had these bars set up to hang the bands from. And so at the bottom, it took about 135 pounds for the bar to be able to touch the ground. So you figure at the bottom, it's reducing about 135 pounds. And then at the top, it was completely deloading. So whatever it was on the bar is what we had. I got up to a 745. Dustin, you got up to
515.
You got up to 515. You got up to just shy of, well, we tried for 315, but we hit 275 very successfully. You went up to
365.
365, and then that same thing, 275 successfully. Went for the 315 and no dice. Now, one of the things that we talked about here in the room that didn't get on video was about generating the power. So because the bands are going to deload as you begin to move that bar, you have to move with force. Because if you try to move very, very slowly, you're going to be kind of robbed of any momentum. It's going to make the movement very, very hard. But if you're able to explode into the movement with a lot of power and velocity, you can actually utilize what's there with the bands to maximum efficacy and get more out of it. So moving very quickly is beneficial. And so that's something that we talked about with everyone here in the gym, is being able to get tight, get set up, create a nice tight body position, and explode into that weight with a lot of velocity to be able to maximize that carryover. But that will also play when we remove bands then, because it's going to teach us from that neural perspective of exploding into the weight and be very powerful and very explosive, no matter what it is we're holding, whether it's 135 or 500 pound plus. So the more explosive we can be, the more force we can generate, and that's ultimately what we want. So I know that talking point wasn't in the video, but hopefully if you stuck around to kind of watch the whole video, you'll get the benefit of that as well. Yeah, does anyone have anything else they'd like to add? I know Morgan's just been itching to talk. Pineapples. She doesn't want to talk on the camera that much, and I respect that. But super grateful to have the crew in the gym, so thank you guys for coming. I appreciate that very much. And I appreciate you guys for being here to check out the video. If you've checked out a video or two and haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. It helped the channel grow a lot, and that's what we want to do. So if you haven't subbed, please do. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I will respond. And I appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, change things up, and make the warm-ups very difficult. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Blah.
Blah. Nat's not that extra today.
No.
Super under extra.
Under.
Suboptimal even.
It's because she's grumpy.
She's grumpy.
That's on sad.
Someone pooped in her Cheerios. Oh, she's still going.
Oh.